Hey, what's up guys? I hope everybody's having a great day. Another video here on real estate. Hey, if you're new to this channel is about DIY, real estate investing, achieving financial independence, review some products, tools, that kind of stuff. If you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up at the end. I'd appreciate it. Okay, let's jump right into it. So I wanted to share a story with you guys. Basically, back in November, I reached out to one of my tenants whose lease was coming up in December. So they had to make a decision if they wanted to stay for another year or not. They had some family things going on, but basically they said that they're only looking to renew for 6 months because they don't want to move out the middle of winter. Hey, why are you looking to move out? And they said, well, we really enjoy this place. It works really good for our family. However, it is a little bit tight on our budget. Understandable. You know, we are always looking to optimize our expenses. We're always looking for ways to save money. And that's like something that I cover a lot on this channel. So at that time, I'm like, okay, sounds good. I understand. We'll get you in for 6 months. Part of the reason I was flexible that way, normally I say, hey, you know, we only do a 1-year lease, because it's not really worth it for me to get somebody in for a short period of time. This is not a short-term rental. This is a long-term rental. But because of this family who lived there for, I think it was over a year now, and they've really taken really good care of the place. They have a dog, they have a cat. Their dog is better trained than my dog, and I really would love to have them there for at least another year. So fast forward a couple of months, just last week, I texted them. I'm like, hey, I know you guys are good through June, but I wanted to see if there's a way that we can work out to have you guys in for another year, and we're willing to negotiate something. Which might sound, you know, a little silly, because the whole point of, you know, real estate investing is to have that passive income, to have that cash flow. So why would I be taking a loss on something? And they came back to me and they basically said there's 2 options that they presented. They said option 1, give us a discount, $200. Or option 2, if you can cover our water, sewer, and garbage bills. So I wanted to know how much they've spent on water and sewer, and I found out it was about $800 a year that they were spending. So I did the math. I'm like, okay, so 200 times 12 is $2,400 or $800. And I replied to them, I'm like, yeah, I'll cover your water and sewer. Fair enough. And why did I do that? Why didn't I just let this lease expire in June and find brand new tenant? The math is actually the reason behind it, because if you think about it, if I have tenants who move out and a lease, I'm going to have turnover time. Is anywhere between, I would say, 2 to 3 weeks, like on the short side, or maybe even up to a month, depending what's going on. Summers are usually busy for me. I did the math. Basically, if they were to move out, and for me to go in there, for me to touch up paint, for me to clean up the place, mow the lawn, do all the things that you got to do before it's presentable. Then you got to list the property. You got to screen the tenants. You got to wait for the right tenant to show up. You got to make sure that they can move in, let's say, beginning of July. Realistically, I would lose at least 1 month. And that 1 month rent is higher than the $800 that I gotta spend to cover their water and sewer bill. So basically, I'm taking a greater risk by allowing these people to move out in June, and then who knows who I'm gonna get in July for another year. And so I figure in this situation, it actually makes more sense for them to incentivize these tenants to stay longer. Obviously, it will help them out financially as well. This is going to be a lot less headache for me. It's a lot less turnover for me. And overall, I think both parties would win. At the end of the day, we're all dealing with people. We're all dealing with families. We're dealing with people's finances and their futures. I think it only makes sense for us to think about this as a big picture, not necessarily all about squeezing out every dollar. So that's just my little story. Hopefully it helps you out in situations that you might be facing. If you found this video to be helpful, I would appreciate a thumbs up. I would appreciate a subscribe. I have other content on this channel if you haven't seen it yet. Have a great day, guys.